My name is Michael Klint. I'm the Director of Operations at Moscord. We are the maritime Amazon. We're a global marketplace that allows a unique way of buyers and suppliers to connect through each other worldwide in the maritime sphere. So in the maritime sphere, there's been a big move towards India for shared service centers over the last years. For Moscord, we believe that talent pool is extremely important. We believe in hiring giants or getting a company of dwarfs. And therefore, we saw that as an opportunity to go to the Philippines, have a great talent pool, and actually capture some of the great resources that are here. So with our CEO and founder having spent 7 years previously being part of a startup company in the Philippines, it was an obvious choice, but we of course uncovered the different possibilities. Coming to the Philippines is relatively simple, but it requires that you have the right partner. That means that there's a lot of different things that you need to address. There's a lot of licenses, there's a lot of red tape, and the right partner can definitely help you make that easier. My founder having been here for years, had of course had previous experience in the market. KMC was one of the names that was up there, and after reviewing, KMC was found to be the umbrella company that could do it all for us, which made it simpler. So for us, we do both offices, we do shared services. That means we have help with legals, we have help with payroll, etc., etc. So it basically takes away all the administration things that you don't want to spend your time on when you want to start building a company from scratch. So I think the positives significantly outweigh the negatives. You need to be aware that if you come to the Philippines, you will face traffic. And you face more traffic than you imagine. But on a company side, it's definitely positive that there's a lot of talent. You can move quickly. It's very agile, and we've had a lot of success with that part. I think we're still at a start. People do not recognize how developed the Philippines have become over the last years, and I think we will see a further boom in the next 5 to 10 years as well. So we started out with one seat in KMC, shared services, or not shared service, but co-working, that was the correct word. And we have in the last 3 years moved office 4 times in the same building, continues to expand, and have now just opened our second office in Cebu as well, where we have had KMC help provide talent as well. So I think Filipino talent is to a great extent undiscovered. Having worked here and in a lot of other countries, there's a lot of different ways of working with Filipinos, but in the Philippines, I think we see a very relaxed, very family-friendly attitude towards how work life should be. There is a lot of focus on the more millennial values, which means why are we doing things? What's the purpose? So it needs to be more purpose-driven. You need to be aware as a manager that you can really get people to work hard. And I think they are, as proclaimed a lot of times, the most smiling people in the world. So be aware that they will smile, but you should always listen carefully. So for us, we have everything from senior technical engineers to business process managers, key account managers that sit and deal with some of the biggest ship-owning companies in the world, some of the biggest manufacturers in the world, and all our talent here, except myself, if I can be proclaimed a talent, are Filipinos. So the maritime industry can be driven into different verticals in the Philippines, and depending on how you look, it is from significant to massive. There's a lot of Filipino seafarers. That means that you basically have the crew for the ships around the world originating from the Philippines. But you also see that there is big shared service offices for companies like Moscord, Ron, etc., where they all have their shared service offices here that do everything from order processing to crewing. So yeah, it's massive. I think the main advantage I take out of working with KMC is I remove a lot of the administration things that are there around setting up a company and allow my time to be focused on building instead.